guys, I'm going to teach you some really cool moves. These are some shadow swivels. So the shadow swivel is where the guy's behind the lady, she's my shadow, and she has her hands out to the side, and she swivels very nicely right in front of me. And then I spin her out of that, and we finish. So learning how to do that, first you need to know how to get into it. And how to get into that, she's in normal salsa hold, and I'm going to do an underarm turn with her. In that underarm turn, I switch into handshake hold during the underarm turn, and then I slide my left hand underneath, and she's going to offer her left. Okay, so let's do that much again. So we're in normal dance hold, I spin her, handshake hold, I offer my left underneath. With her already spinning, you're going to bring that left arm all the way over, and it's going to automatically just hit mine. So once it hits mine, I'm going to actually take my right arm and open her up into another spin. Instead of her spinning, she's going to know just from doing this in practice that this is the handshake hold into swivels. So I use this hand and I kind of stop her. I spin her more here, but I stop her there. And then I can just stand back here and have her swivel around. Now what I like to see the ladies do, I like their head to be nice and straight, looking straight forward, and standing as tall as they possibly can. And as she's doing that, then she's going to get a lot of motion in her hips and her waist, going back and forth there. Nice. And she wants to press really wide. Take your arms really wide out and press on me. Okay? So when you first learn this as a guy, I want you to just keep your legs nice and tight and have your arms out there and have her spin herself. You don't have to really help her. I can just stand here with my arms here and she knows to swivel. I'm not doing anything to help her. But eventually, I mean, I could help her and I could look better by twisting as well. That makes her feel a lot better. Now, let's have you go and step to the side a little bit and let me tell them what I'm doing. What I'm doing, I have my arms out there, and when I want her to go on that side, I take the rib over on the other side. If you're in a competition, you want to actually come all the way up onto a point, pull that hip up, and step nice and tall. If you're just club, you can keep that nice and low, put it into your hips, put it into your ribs, and when I put her back on the other side, I take my rib over there. So it's rib, rib, rib. Okay? Competition, it's up really tall, and you get a lot taller and more rib motion going upwards with a spiral going back. So go ahead and come back in front of me. So you can't really see me doing it, but having the beautiful lady in front with me barely doing that behind, that has good synergy. So you're going to start out going this way, over, over. We both look up. Da-da, da-da. So now let's say we're done with this. How do we get out? She stays over on that side, on her right side, with her left foot though. And I take both arms above her head and I spin her out of it, and then I bring the arms down, placing, I'm still in handshake hold at the top, placing her hand in my other. And if you don't know where it is, just go way up on her arm and then slide back, okay? So let's do that from the top. From the top, we have both the hands in, we do one spin into handshake hold, throw the other arm underneath, step back behind her with a 7, 11, then out as she does her spins, and then we spin and we bring the hand down and you're done. Now let's add a few different twists to that. From the top, I want to get automatically into it. I don't want you to go over, stop here, and then go into the swivels. That just doesn't look good, especially salsa. You want to go crazy fast. So going really fast, we're here, we're going to spin, and then we're going to go. Okay, it's going to be very, very fast. So for the lady, think of 2 spins. For the guy, think of spinning with the left arm, then spinning with the right arm. Now on your second spin, you're going to stop and face that way. Okay? What should stop the lady is we need to grab her left hand on that spin. So we go so fast, 1, 2, I grab this hand here and that stops her. Now I don't want to grab her really hard, but if you're in a club and if you're with somebody that's new, you're going to have to. And if you reach over top, reach underneath, you can find her. So keep on going, and she'll just run into me on her own. And then we can keep on swiveling from there and make it look pretty nice. Work on that transition a lot and get it to the point that you can go 1, 2, keep on going, right into that. Very nice. Okay, what's going to help for the ladies, don't think about helping me, just think about bringing your arm around. You have that arm styling, use it. So as you spin around here, that arm should be going around. Look at that, I find it. You don't have to ever help the guy in the dancing. If he's good, he'll find your arm. If he's not good, he shouldn't be trying this move, okay? So let's do that again. We go 1, 2, and then we go boom, 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 boom. Then we spin around and we bring it down. So how we get out of it, I don't like this ending move. I want to change this. I always like things to look beautiful as a transition. So at the very end, whenever she is right here and we want to spin her out of it, I want you to bring the arms above your head and I want you to do the bow and arrow. So go ahead and spin her twice, take that right arm back behind your head and bow and arrow her out of that. Okay, so let's do that from the very top, adding the bow and arrow in at the end, and that's the whole routine. Okay, so she goes 1, 2, swivel, swivel, as many as you want. When you're ready, double spin out behind the head and back. Great job. Let's do that one more time, a little slower, just so they can see it. Okay, so we go 1, 2, swivel, 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 1, 2, and back. Okay, so we go 1, 2, swivel, 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 1, 2, and back. Good job.